First of all, welcome back to the channel everyone, hoping you're all doing well today. In this video guys, I'm going to go through my impressions of Project EVO during the alpha test and why I think it's worth playing when it comes to a more public test in the future. So before we dive straight in, be sure to hit that like button on the video and make sure you do subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Being raided on games like this can be absolutely soul destroying, especially if, like me, you don't spend your entire day logged in. Thankfully, Project EVO has a few features to help out in this dilemma. Now, your Ember chest, which is your main storage for your Embers, which is like the PvP objective of the game, gather as many as possible, has a good feature in which it has a 20 slot safe that raiders can't touch. And it's absolutely perfect for all your valuables. Say you've built a really good gun or found one airdrop and you don't want it to lose it in a raid, you can put it in there. And broken walls, doors and facilities damaged in a raid or destroyed in a raid will auto repair after a short time after being destroyed. So you won't always log in to an empty plot of land where your base used to be after being raided, and you can keep your base design intact. You know, when you log in, it'll still look exactly the same. You might have some damage on things that you will have to repair, but the walls will reappear. This will stop like random people walking past and taking things, because that's just irritating as hell, especially logging in and your whole base is gone, you have to start over. None of that sort of thing happens in this. Now, the other night on live, I went exploring to see just like the different biomes. Like you've got the forest and the desert and the snow and stuff like that. So I went exploring a bit, and I didn't realize just how absolutely humongous the map is. Just how much free space there is. There's so many places you can build a decent sized base alone and be completely secluded, and there's massive open places where if you had a clan in the future, when there is clan features and stuff, where you can make a massive castle if you want. There's loads of places like that, and it does take a long time to travel, so you can find these hidden places that are raiders, potential raiders are going to struggle to find. It's not like other games in this genre where, you know, you're quite easy to spot, people know where you are, unless you're stupid like me and build next to a bridge. That was completely idiotic of myself, but I did it anyway. But the map is absolutely humongous. There's meant to be 150 to 200 players per server. I've seen about 7 or 8 in the 3 days I've played. It's that big. Right, so guys, other than like killing other players and stuff, the PvP areas are really challenging. Now, they're abundant with loot and the scale and difficulty and enemy types as the tiers go up. So you've got like tier 1 zones, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. I don't know if there's tier 5. I didn't get that far up. Now, there's been times I've been literally slaughtering zombies with my bow to running back to me death crate near NPC mercenaries with guns that are basically got aim, but I haven't been geared enough and they've just took us out in a couple of shots. It's very challenging, and I think it's a good thing to progress with besides farming or raiding other players. It's interesting, it does keep you on your toes. There could also be other players in the area when you're doing this, you know, they hear your gunshots or you hear theirs and they start attacking you instead of attacking the zombies. You know what I mean, that sort of thing. It's a good addition to the game. I'm glad it's not too easy. I'm glad it's not like a walk in the park. It's actually challenging to do it, unless of course you're like really high geared, you know what I mean. But there is areas on the map that you have to really probably be in a team to take on to any sort of success. Now, speaking of raiding, I've done my fair share on live stream, and there's a certain satisfaction on taking another guy's stuff, especially if they're online when you do it and there's nothing they can do to stop you. I'm just saying. Now, lastly guys, resource gathering, scrap gathering is fast and efficient, and it rarely becomes boring, right? It's you won't want to be spending a full day's gaming time. You know, you get to play a couple hours a day or whatever. Gathering wood to upgrade stone or iron or whatever, and then the next time you log in, someone's raided you and took it all. You know, it's not going to take you literally hours to do this. It takes 10, 20 minutes to gather a ton of stuff. You know, you get loads from farming trees, you get loads from farming stone, niter and iron nodes, and you can go straight down a road, break barrels, you'll have 800 to 1,000 scrap in no time whatsoever. Right guys, to conclude, the game, in my opinion, of course, is just simply amazing for an alpha test. I actually can't wait to see it in future versions, and I'd give the game right now a solid 9 out of 10 for an alpha test. To be honest, that's my honest opinion. It's a 9 out of 10 right now. So I can happily recommend you all keep a close eye on this one. It's going to be one of, if not the top games on mobile of its genre. Obviously, it's in Unreal Engine 5, so it's going to look absolutely stunning soon, I'd imagine. But definitely watch for it, definitely follow it. Make sure you go to the website, it is linked in the description. Join the Discord, follow them on Facebook or whatever. Sign up for a chance to play the beta test. If you get on, you're not going to regret it. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.